This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers, so I have a good one for you guys. But before we go any further, just gonna ask you to get that golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. Now, yesterday I was taking a look at the Guyana Chronicles online, and I saw where the Guyana Cricket Board, they are not happy one bit with CWI or the CWI selectors. Now, they have requested the CWI criteria used for selection of players. Yeah, man, they went out and they are saying that the CWI selectors or the CWI and a whole need to let it be known to the public what is the criteria for players to be selected for the West Indies. Now, this is not the first time that the Guyana Cricket Board, is actually requesting such criteria. I think it was in May of this year they had a similar request, to find out why some of their players, are not getting contracts or why they are not getting called up. No, the answer given by the CWI CEO Johnny Grave did not go down well at all. You understand? Because he said that there was no requirement or obligations for CWI to explain their decision. You hear that? No requirement or obligations for CWI to explain whatever they are doing. No, the GCB, which is the Guyana Cricket Board, made it clear that they have concerns with the continuous non-selection of their players. So, the GCB is just doing what they need, what they think they need to do by going out and representing the Guyanese cricketers. You understand? But the CWI is letting them know that here what? We don't have any obligations to let anybody know anything how we go about our business, which I think is a bit unfair. I am thinking that if you so believe that you are doing the right thing and you are selecting players fairly, then there should be no issue with you coming up with a criteria. Even if you don't have a criteria now and you're just going off what you see or on a given day, then come up with a criteria quickly and share it. But I mean, if they come up with one and share it now, then there's going to be an issue because people will be able to point on it and say such and such a player met the criteria but was not considered. Such and such a player did not meet the criteria but was considered. If you see where I'm going. Now, my viewers and subscribers, let me give you a quote, from one of the members of the Guyana Cricket Board. And, it is saying, we are extremely concerned with the omission of Guyanese players from representing CWI, as well as what is happening with retainer contracts. So, they are saying that they are extremely concerned as in regards to why players are not given retainer contracts and why they are not considered when it comes on to representing West Indies cricket. And they are talking about their own players. Yeah, man. Now, they went on to say that the present selection process is riddled with inconsistencies and clearly subjective and discriminatory. You understand? So they weren't holding back any at all. They are letting them know that here what? Based on what they are seeing, this selection process is riddled and it is not fair and they are discriminating against other players. I am not going to go as far as to say all of that, but all I can say is that the GCB, they are doing what they think they need to do to represent their players. You understand? But me could say my viewers and subscribers. They further went on to state that the likes of Romario Shepherd, Moti, Versamy Permal, and Shandapal Hemorrhage were not selected or were not considered. So what is happening? What is happening? I could make a case for Romario Shepherd, yes. I think he finished with about 18 wickets. His economy rate wasn't too bad and he's young. So, Ravi Rampal having finished with 1 wicket more than him I could understand why fans would feel a certain way about that. You understand? But Moti did pretty well also, but I doubt he would have gotten in over Akil Hussein and then Fabian Allen. And then we know that Hayden Walsh Jr. didn't do too well in the CPL, but based on the last couple of international series that we had, there was no issue. They had to select him. You understand? Now, the GCB said it seems there is no clear selection policy. Even if there is one, it seems to be a closely guarded secret. Yeah, man. So, boy, I telling you, the GCB not holding back at all. Letting them know that even if there is a selection policy, it is a clear secret because nobody can actually know what is going on. Now, they also pointed out that they are upset with CWI, saying that Rutherford is unfit. You understand? Yeah, man, they are saying that based on what they are saying, CWI, they actually used this sort of statement to leave one of the brightest and most talented youngster out of the team. So they are having issues because they are saying, the CWI need to let the Caribbean people know the standard and the scheduling for this so-called fitness test. So whatever fitness test they are using, they should let the standard be known and the schedule as in when players are asked to do all of these fitness tests. Especially Rutherford, that they said that wasn't fit. When was this fitness test conducted, not only with him, but with the other players so that you can measure it up? You understand? They went on to say that Rutherford's performances in CPL proved that the selectors are not really doing what they need to do. And they also went on to say that the mere fact that the IPL reached out, contacted Rutherford, and would have brought him in simply means that something is wrong with the process that CWI is actually going through. Why, my viewers and subscribers? I'm telling you. And the GCB, the Guyana Cricket Board, they really came out strong. And in closing, they said that all of these selectors, if they are not able to explain themselves and come out and let the people know what is happening, then they should all step down and remove themselves from West Indies cricket. Why, strong words here. You understand? And, I sort of feel it for the likes of Shepherd, Moti Rutherford, and Odin Smith. Not saying that all of these players could have gotten in, but, I understand what is happening. And as I said, guys, the GCB, they are there to really represent their players. They are there to talk about their players and whether or not they think the players are being treated fairly. But boy, these are some serious questions that Roger Harper, people like Clive Lloyd, and all of these guys really need to take into consideration. Because I want to tell you, my viewers and subscribers, at the end of the day, we don't want it to be a case where a player is even more talented than a next player, and that particular player don't get an opportunity because of favoritism. I'm not saying that favoritism is going on. But see the GCB, they are really plugging away. You understand? They are saying that boy, cronyism and favoritism is going on here because they see where players were selected that had no sort of performance, and then players that actually putting in the performances were left out. So my viewers and subscribers, this is another one for you to ponder and to wonder, and to let me know what you are thinking. But GCB, they are out blazing for the CWI. Big calls coming for the CWI selection panel to step aside if they are not able to explain themselves and let the people know what is going on. But my viewers and subscribers, only time will tell if these players that were selected will perform. At the end of the day, if they go ahead and perform, then it still doesn't clear up why players were selected that did not perform and players that were able to perform were not selected. But we're gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone. keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. Remember, tell a friend to tell a friend about Sports to the Bone. I'm out.